Hello, welcome back to another episode of Modded Kerbal Space Program, where Bobby and I are on a boring science collection spree, basically. That's what's happening right now. We're both orbiting in separate ships, grabbing orbital science from as many biomes as we can while passing over them.
Yep.
Basically. So there's that.
It's Albert's turn for a EVA here while we wait to pass over the desert and the mountains. Of course, he is now moving, whereas Val earlier wasn't. Val knew how to hold on to a spaceship, Albert.
I haven't quite decided how many biomes I'm going to actually even try to go for here, but I'm going to at least do one full orbit. I could try to send ships to visit some of these. I do kind of want to do a plane and use the barometer, the atmospheric sensor stuff from a plane.
All right, we got the mountains, and I quickly EVA'd back again because I know we're coming very close to the deserts, and I don't want to miss them. And Val is now back on EVA because, now she's not standing still.
You know what it is? I think it's the ship's orientation to the planet. Because I'm basically perpendicular to the surface of the planet right now, and my Kerbal is not sliding up and down. But when I was, parallel with the surface of the planet, he was.
Actually, right now, she's not moving.
Ah, damn, I just missed the shores again.
Yeah, the shores you gotta be quick.
Yeah.
Grasslands, deserts! There we go.
It's like I glanced up and saw it and completely missed. I should have just been hovering over the log, I think a gravity data button, but I think I'm going to be over grasslands for a while here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Pull up the map and take a look. There might be some mountains there.
Got gravity data over the mountains and gravity data over the deserts. Now the question is do I want to send a ship up to collect this science data first and rendezvous? That to get this science data and maybe take a couple of... I got 5 crew members on this ship. I really don't need 5 crew members.
I would raise its orbit. It'll be easier to make the rendezvous happen with it at a higher orbit.
All right.
You'll have more room to work with, basically.
All right.
At least that's how I feel about it.
All right. We're going to transmit the EVA report there. Skip that one. Skip that one. Skip that one. Transmit that one.
Still over the grassland. Oh, no, there's high. Oh, I think I already have highlands. We'll just log it anyways, just in case I missed it earlier.
All right. So here we go. We're going to close the hatch here. All right. As we get ready to bump up our orbit here. So let's point ourselves prograde. And where is our periapsis? Periapsis is, of course, almost on the other side of the planet. You know what? Let's just time warp to the periapsis.
Your dog is losing his mind again.
Yeah, it's like lightning or another dog or something out there. There was one day where there was like a loose cat, and you swear it was the end of the world. Like pawing at the window, making whining sounds.
It's like, I want to get that cat. gets his hands on that cat, he would wish he hadn't gotten his hands on that cat like
Yeah,
every other dog.
Yep.
The whole, like, dogs hate cats thing, I never understood, because every dog I've ever met that's ever been around cats hates cats because they're scared of said cats.
All right. We are... Oh, actually, am I at my... No, I'm getting
Mountains.
close.
Mountains.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, I got the mountains.
Oh, you're like... Oh, wait, never mind. It just looked like you were, like, on my orbit. And so I was like...
Yeah, I can't imagine I would actually be.
All right. So... No, you're not. So we're bumping up our apoapsis here. We're getting there. We're going to stop it at there. 490 is good. All right.
I think I got the shores there. Oh, shores again. Shores again. Ha.
So now we're going to warp to our apoapsis.
All right. Well, that's like one orbit of the planet, basically. Let's review here. We've got mountains, ice caps, tundra, grasslands, shores, water, tundra, grasslands, highlands, mountains. Do I have multiple mountains? I didn't think that was possible. No multiple mountains. All right. Well, I think that's going to be enough for this because, well, I guess I don't have desert. How long is it going to take before I get the desert here? Could take a little while. Let's fast forward time here just a little bit and see where we're going to be when we're coming around on this side. We might get a tiny little window of desert here. So I think I'm going to at least try.
So I got a thrust to weight ratio of like 2.37 because I'm that much further away from the planet now. So that's good to know.
Mm-hmm. Not entirely sure we're going to cross over desert here, but it seems likely that we will cross over at least a little bit of desert.
Mm-hmm. Try to round out this orbit as best I can. Catch up to our apoapsis a little bit here.
Okay, let's EVA a while.
And I'll say that's good enough.
And I will get ready with this log gravioli detector button.
Go ahead.
Hover over it. What's up?
So I wonder if I have any in-space high science. Like crew report. Apparently I have that.
Mm-hmm.
But, let's see here. Now, we will extend. We're going to start our multi-spectrum scan. Start our radar scan. And
All
where's
right.
the
Give me
other
desert.
guy here? And we're going to start our SAR scan.
The question is, are you going to have enough power?
Actually, yes. My power is pretty much at equilibrium right now.
What about when you go onto the dark side of the planet?
Ooh, I should have enough battery life, but we'll see. We'll even turn SAS off.
All right, give me desert. I'm so close to the desert, you can just give me desert.
So here's what we'll do. Since I don't have any EVAs to do, we'll just time warp to our periapsis here.
Water. Still water.
Yeah, I am far enough from the planet that I still get a decent amount of solar. My electric charge is still full.
There we go. All right, that's enough of this. Let's retrograde and bring it back around here. It's going to take you a lot of orbits to do all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to need to let me do all that.
Yeah.
All right, let's just burn retrograde and bring this bad boy back down to the surface. Track our solar panels.
Let's grab... Valentina looks like she's about ready to hurl. Let's do Albart. Albart's always been a good EVA guy. We'll get him up here. See, do we have an in-space high EVA? I think we do, and I do. But we need to reset our gravity dealies. And I forgot to open the doors.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I get. Oh wait, no, that's not mystery goo. That's monopropellant, which I haven't had the need to use any of it.
Okay. Guess we're coming back in now. I could probably just ditch this stage.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Yeah, I'll hold off a minute. All right. Just hold retrograde. Speed things up here a little bit. Otherwise, this is going to take about 6 years to get back down to the ground.
Mm. Alright, we're going to take the gravity data from here, and actually, Albart's so good at spacewalking, he's going to pass right through the service bay here, and he's going to reset the other one instead of having to walk around the entire spacecraft. And then hopefully he's not going to get jammed on a monopropellant tank, and we're going to gently float back down here to the side of the capsule. Nope, too far. Whoops. There's got to be like a feeling of like dread, just like seeing your spacecraft slowly drift away from you. And oh geez, speaking of, oh geez, oh Albert like tripped over. Oh god, there you go. He like tripped over the top of the spacecraft and went tumbling into space.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. So yeah, I've had to click on and off his jetpack enough times to Are you going in the right? No, you're not going in the right direction. He is pretty freaking far away right now.
Oh, I never noticed this. If you right-click on your parachute while you're entering the atmosphere, there's a prompt that says "safe to deploy?" ? And then next to it, it's like right now it says "safe." Before it said "risky." I'm sure higher up it said like "dangerous."
Stupid.
Yet moronic. You're in outer space, idiot. There's no atmosphere. All right, let's go ahead and deploy this chute. Bring Brian Kerman and all of his wonderful science home.
Alpart is slowly trying to drift back towards the spacecraft. Come on, Alpart. You actually need to start working your way down a little bit more. Slow down. Slow down. Don't break a solar panel. We need those. All right. You're slowing back down.
I wonder how much science this is going to be. I think it'll be some, but I don't think it's going to be super significant. All right, let's bring us down the rest of the way with time acceleration here.
There we go. Alpart is back in the craft. Safe and sound. Let's see how much gravity data from in space high is. No, it's 30 science. So once this is done processing here, I'm probably not going to get anything. I'm probably not going to get anything from using the lab.
Yeah.
But after this is done processing here, I'm going to actually build a ship to rendezvous with this and to get a couple Kerbals off and get some of my science data on here. And then hopefully by that time, this will have completed enough orbits this will have completed enough orbits to
Yeah.
With,
I know what you mean. To get all the mapping done.
Yeah, to get all the mapping done. Thank you.
Okay, so I brought back 196 science.
Wow, nice.
Well, I don't know that it's actually... That's nothing. The lowest amount of science to unlock anything right now I have is 300.
True.
So I can't unlock a single thing.
All right, so I'm going to close the doors here. We're going to let the game sit for like a second here. Maybe. I have SAS off right now. And my power is going up because I did use the lab. Speaking of, wow.
Okay, well, I'm going to build a plane.
All right, now we're going to
attempt to build a plane.
Going to attempt to go to the Space Center without crashing, maybe? Maybe?
Maybe.
Come on. It's thinking. Yay, we're back at the Space Center.
Excellent. So it looks like I only have basic jet engines unlocked. So we'll just attach 2 of those. Yeah, you only need liquid fuel. These only have liquid fuel in them. All right, so what are we going to do here? We need wings. Actually, I think we're at the end of the episode. If you liked the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for some more modded Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching. Bye.